Hi everyone, Jerry at iROCK. Today we are learning Geronimo by Sheppard. Let's get straight into it. Rightio, we're going to start with the beginner level today. I'm going to do this on my acoustic guitar for you. So for Geronimo on the beginner level, I'm going to take your second finger, which is your middle one, put it in the 3rd fret on the top string, and that's a G note. Okay, that's the first note. Sounds like this. The next note in the song is a C note, and the C note is directly below the G. It's the 3rd fret on the 5th string. So let's run through the verse first. I'm going to do this with down picking to begin with. So that's what I play for the first part. Now you'll notice in the 1, 2, 3, 4 video, I actually do alternate picking. So I'm going to show you the alternate picking, and alternate picking is when you pick down and up. It goes like this, on the G first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, so that's what I'm playing for the verses. All of that is with a G note and a C note. Now when we get to the chorus, we get this nice accent which goes like this. You might like to clap that rhythm first just to get the hang of it. And then what we do is we put that rhythm into the actual notes. So you already know the G, it starts on there. The next note it moves to is an A. So let me show you where the A is. The A is the 5th string, open A. The next note is an E note, which is the top string. It's the open top string or open 6th string. And then the last note in the sequence is back to that C. So I'll show you how those notes work. G, 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 A, A, E, 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 C, 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 G, 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 A, A, E, 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 C, 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 C. I'll play it a little bit slower. G, 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 A, A, E, 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 C, 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 G. And then we're still in the chorus, but there's a softer part which just lets the notes ring out like this. And this is the part where they're singing bombs away. So we go G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, A, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, A, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then we'll go back to the accented part again. So let's play it all together for you. I'll put the intro on it first. It goes like this. Now the vocals coming. Now I go to the C, back to the G. Still in the verse. Get the down up picking there, and C, back to G. Now we get the chorus. G, 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 A, 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 G, 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 E, 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 and ring. G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, the accent. Now you can move on to level 2. Okay, so level 2 is just about some baby chords, I call them, or mini chords is probably a better word for them. So we're going to start off with a G first. This is a mini G. I strum the bottom 3 strings, and I put my 3rd finger in the 3rd fret on that bottom string. That's G. Now when we're moving to C, I get my first finger and I put my first finger in the first fret on the second string, and I strum the bottom 3 strings. Okay? Now the other chord that's in this section is an E5, and an E5 is where you take the first finger again, you put it in the second fret on the 5th string, and you just play those top 2 strings. Okay? This song uses a lot of ringing out, so you'll notice that I just let the chords ring. I suppose it takes the place of maybe the piano part on the real song. Here we go. This is the G. You let it ring out for a long time, and G. Now the C. 6 back to G. Still in the verse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're moving to the C. Bottom 3 strings for the C. Back to the G. Now we get to the chorus. Soft a bit, let it ring out. Now let it ring out all through that bit. Okay, so in that section, just in the chorus there, you'll notice the accents I was doing, very similar to level 1, just with a slight change. So it goes. Can you guess what chord is actually missing from there? I'll give you a minute to think about it. It's actually the A. So we had the A in level 1, but I've dropped the A out of level 2 just to make it a bit more easy for you. Enjoy that, practice up, and when you're ready, move on to level 3. Okay, level 3 is probably my favourite because this is the one, if I was a guitarist in a band, the only guitarist, I probably would be playing this part. So I'll play it to you first, and then I'm going to have to slow it right down because there's a lot of right hand action, a lot of strumming. Okay, now I'll run you through the chords in this first. In the verse we get a full G chord. A lot of, with this particular G chord, the way I like to play it, starts with your first finger, 2nd fret, 5th string. 2nd finger, top string, 3rd fret. 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then your little finger on the bottom string in the 3rd fret. That's the G. Now the next chord is a C add 9, or CAD 9 people call it. So to move to that, all you do is move your first finger down 1 and your 2nd finger down 1 and play the bottom 5 strings. Alright, so this is the verse. Okay, so here we go. I'll show you the verse and we'll strum it a little bit slower for you. So what I'm doing, you're going to actually see me doing a lot of mini strums on the top strings and some big accents. So I'll slow it down even further so you can feel where the accents are. It goes like this. So you can hear me doing the vocal percussion stuff, so you can hear where all those little bits are. Now, this isn't in the video, but you could actually do a bit of a bridge between level 2 and level 3 by simply just playing those accents on those chords. Okay? Now to put the little bits in between, it looks like this. notice the pattern isn't completely perfect. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, like that on the first one. And on the last one, you just get this. Okay, so the first two of the pattern are identical, and the third part of the pattern has just that short bit on the end. 1, 2, 3. See that difference at the end? And then it just loops itself. Now, I will admit, as I start to play it faster, I don't play it exactly that way. I feel the music, I turn it into something that works for me, and I just let my hand move with the music. The accents are coming out nice and clear, but I just loosen my hand up and I just keep the music, keep the rhythm happening. So it's all about just keeping your right hand nice and loose. All right, let's move on to the chorus. We get a couple of new chords in the chorus. We start with a G, then it moves to an A minor. So you get your first finger, first fret. Second finger, second fret, fourth string. Third finger, he goes in the second fret on the third string, and we strum the bottom 5. The other chord is an E minor chord in this one. So we put the second finger in the second fret on the 5th string. We put the third finger on the 4th string in the second fret, and we strum all 6 strings. And then we get a full C chord. So start off with your beginner level C. So the first finger in the first fret, second string. Second finger goes in the second fret on the 4th string. And the third finger goes in the 3rd fret on the 5th string. And you strum the bottom 5 strings. You can mute that top string with your thumb so that it doesn't come out. Now, if you've already mastered the rhythm for the beginner level, then you just simply apply it to these same chords and you'll be able to do it. So it goes like this. G, 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 A minor, E minor, C, 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 G, 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 A minor, E minor. Alright, now you can advance this a little bit further with your strumming. Watch what my hand's doing here. I was doing all down strums then, but let's do some downs and some ups like this. Okay, now practice that. That's the down up strums will need some work, but just practice along with me on this video until you get it. Now the next little part is the chorus still, but it's just the part where we ring it out, and it goes like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the E minor. The C. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go back to the accents. Maybe a bit softer on this bit. Beautiful. So have a bit of a practice there. See how you go with it. Good luck, and then get yourself ready for level 4. Level 4, the big one. Okay, so this is level 4. This is the expert level. This is the level that we all aspire to. It's the level that brings out more of the lead guitar version. So whenever we've been playing G on the song, this is what the lead guitar version does. So get your first finger and put it in the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. That's actually a D note. Then get your 3rd finger, put it in the 5th fret on the 4th string. That's actually a G. And then when we play, we're going to play the 4th string, the open 3rd, which is a G note as well, and the 2nd string, which is the D. Okay, so we're basically playing the notes out of a G chord. And we're going to be moving between the G and also an F sharp. Okay, so this is the part. And by playing that underneath the G and the C, it creates what we call a pedal tone. It's that underlying sound of a G note, which is common to both a G and a C chord. That's why it sounds so good. So what we're doing there, I'll slow it right down for you. If I get rid of my left hand, this is what my right hand's doing. Okay, and then it's just a matter of timing it. I'll slow it down a bit more. So that's the verses. Now in the choruses, we go to bar chords. Level 4 is very much about bar chords. So we play a G bar chord. And the G bar chord is based on that 6-string open E chord. So you can see the E chord is in there. Okay, and if you need more help with these, go to my video on bar chords and they'll help you. We've also got an E minor chord. Now the E minor is based on the A minor chord, which is a 5-string chord. So you play the bottom 5 strings. Okay, now there was one chord in between there that I missed. I'll just show you that one again. Started with G, then it goes up to A minor. Sorry about that. So G, A minor. Now you notice my fingers come up. That's because this little shape is supposed to look like an E minor chord back here. A minor. Then we get the E minor. Forget this one here is supposed to look like the A minor chord back here. And then we're going to go to a C chord. I like the sound of this C chord here. I'm getting my first finger and flattening it over the 3rd fret, and then I'm just putting in like a power chord type chord on the 5th and the 4th and the 3rd string. So we get this, and you can use any of the strumming patterns from level 3 here. Okay, so that's the chords in the first part of the chorus. Now the final part is a beautiful little lead part in the more quiet part of the chorus. When all the other guitars are really letting the chords ring out, this is what level 4 does. First thing you might notice is my hand's doing a lot of work down here. This is just a characteristic of my playing. I'm just going to simplify it a bit more though, because what's important is that you just play the accents and then you feel it the way you feel it. The song will become your song, so you must play it the way that you feel it, as long as the accents are there, as long as the notes are correct. Here we go. The notes there are the 3rd fret, which is a D on the 2nd string, open B string, which is the 2nd string, the 3rd string, 2nd fret, which is an A, and the 3rd string, which is a G. It goes like this. If you listen really closely to the original song, you can hear that they're doing a little bit more on the D, which is why my hand moves around a bit more. putting in just some tiny little ones. It makes it sound like there's a bit of an echo on what I'm doing. Well, there you have it, guys. That's the 4 levels of Geronimo. Good luck. Work through them slowly. Practice. Be patient. Play with other people. Don't forget those 7 P's of the iROCK Music School. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. And we'll see you in our next video. See ya. Bye.